folks, I've got another day off. Lovely. I don't get a lot, I just get 2 a week like everybody else, well, most people anyway. I'm up on the hills today. I've called the farmer up this morning asking if there's any fields that hadn't been drilled yet, and actually to my surprise none of them have been drilled. It's just there's been too much rain and everything's too wet, so I'm free to go wherever I want really, which is nice. So I've come into a little field here that was stubble up until recently. Looks like it's been, well, not ploughed, but what do you call it, light ploughed, I forget the term now. Anyway, I've just found my second signal. First one was a bit of iron, which wasn't worth showing anybody really. And we've got a second signal here, if I can find it again. So let's just show you what we've got so far. So just a few inches down, and it was a 15 signal. I'm using the Equinox in field 2 again. Iron bias 1, 50 tones. Recovery speed is 5. And we've got a little pistol ball. Right, that's a start. I was actually out yesterday as well, only for 3 hours, and I found a couple of really corroded coins, not on here, on a different farm, again stubble, not that far from here actually. And I found a little lead ampulla. Well, I think it's a lead ampulla anyway, it looks like it could be. If I remember, I'll show you that at the end of this video. I was also out about a week ago and I found a Richard II halfpenny as well, a little silver hammered. So unfortunately I didn't make any video from either of those 2 trips. Hopefully I'll show you that later on too. Right, let's crack on and see what else we can find. We have a little 10-11 signal here, and I think we've got a bag seal. At the moment I can't see a maker's mark on it. I'm pretty sure it's a bag seal. Right, okie dokie. It wasn't very deep at all actually, it was just under the surface, it's only a couple of inches. Oh, I've no idea what this is. It's reading 20 up to 22. It seems to be copper alloy or bronze or something or other. It's only, what, 4 inches deep in the soil. Absolutely no idea what that is. It looks old going by the colour of it. Curved on that side, the top side there. I don't know if they're markings or just damage or something, I'm not sure. Puzzled by that one. Obviously a fragment of something or other, but it looks interesting, that. I think we have something. Now then. Just a second. Oh yes. A little water on that. We'll find the water. Just hang on a second, folks. Sorry about that. In focus. Oh, you beauty. You beauty. The shield on the back. I hope this is in focus, I can't really tell. Can't see much on there. No, that's a shame. Right. No, I can't see. Where's the shield? The shield's that way up. Very worn, isn't it, this? Shield's that way up, so there's a bus that way. I'm not sure with these. Oh, that's fantastic anyway, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Little hammered. I don't get many of these, as you're probably well aware if you watched some of my earlier videos. No, I can't see anything at all really on that side. No bust. The back's quite worn as well, but hopefully I'll be able to get an ID on this one off the forums. Metaldetectingforum.co.uk. Fantastic site, and there's a chap on there called Electus, and his ID skills are quite phenomenal. But this is quite warm, but well, whatever that is, yeah, I'm really happy with that. Lovely. Yeah, I'm just concentrating my efforts in this little bit of, well, this little corner of the field. I've got the hammer coin just over there somewhere a few minutes ago. No detecting finds yet, but I've just picked this up. It was lying on the surface. A bit of pottery. Nice sort of green glaze to that side of it. I'll see if we can try and get an idea of age for that later on. Got a signal here. It's, was it 13, 14 that way? It does jump up a bit now and then. Yeah, it's a bit iffy, but I'm going to have to dig it and see what it is anyway. Right, so dug the soil off the top of it. There is actually a little bit of an iron grunt at the back of it, so I'm not expecting too much. I can't even find it. Where are you? Should be in that lot, I think. No. Oh, what's that? That's a bit of straw. Well, whatever that is. It's a broken something or other. Just check that signal. Yeah, that's it, 14 there. Looks like copper. Don't know. I don't know what it is. No, it doesn't look like much, does it? Looks a bit like a zip, actually. You know, a zip puller. I don't suppose it will be, but something along those lines. Right. Okay. I wish I could show you more of the surroundings. It's just beautiful up here. I'm up on the hills again. It does get a bit blustery and a bit cool, but it's lovely. I've just had my lunch and a cup of coffee. Right, and here's my next signal. It's 1617 and it's in here somewhere. Don't know what it is. I mean, might look be a bit of lead, because I do find quite a bit of lead up this way. Ground's very sticky. Let's get the knife out. Just dig in there a bit. See if it's in there. Yep, there it is. Oh, is it that? What's that? Iron. I think I've found some iron. Yeah, I have a broken nut and bolt. Right. Well, I've got the iron bias set at, what was it, 1, wasn't it? So, and it's roundish, so I suppose I'm going to get stuff like this. Okay. Just had a, what was it, 14 signal. It's actually sticking out the ground. It's a big old button, lovely colour. Broken shank. I think it's one of those tomback buttons or tomback type. Anyway, it was just sticking out the ground like something like that. Couldn't miss that one, could I? Lots of iron around here. Going down an old footpath. I've been up and down this bit several times in the past. This is where David got his Roman coin from. I did find one myself here, just this side. There's a tiny, I think it was a minim. Very poor condition though. Right, we'll keep going. Okay, I've just had a 18 signal down here, just a few inches deep. So I think we've got either a coin or a button. I haven't touched it yet. That's looking like a coin. Don't know what. Small, isn't it? So tell you what, let me get a bit of water on that and I'll bring you back in just a second. Okay, I've got a little farthing. Lovely. Quite nice condition too. 1939, I think. Yeah, I think that's 1939. So was that George VI? Great stuff. It's funny, you know, because I was thinking not so long since actually that I don't seem to get many copper coins from this field. So yeah, that's a nice little turn up for the books, that one. Little round farthing, great. I'll do. Right, I've just had a 17 signal down here, not very deep, a couple of inches at the most. And we've got a musket ball this time. I've done quite a bit of walking since the last bit of video, and I'm not finding much, unfortunately. Just kind of bits of scrap of, you know, little tiny bits of lead or flat sort of tin light stuff. So it's gone a bit quiet. I think I might just pop into that field again. That's that field there. That's where I got that hammer coin from earlier on. So I think I'll give it a quick go because the sun's not that far off setting now, I don't think. Right, I've just had a little fragment just off the surface pretty much. And I think we've got a little part of a buckle, I think. I haven't had one like this before actually, it's quite unusual really. Well, at least as far as I know. I think it's part of a buckle anyway. It's flat backed. It's a nice design on the front of it, a nice shape. Yeah, that's alright, is that? Any ideas of age, folks? Right guys, that's me done. The old fingers and toes are just about dropping off. It's cooled off quite a bit now. So I'm going to head home and I'm going to get the fire lit and say hello to the pup. So I'll do a roundup a little bit later. Right guys, let's show you the bits and pieces, good and the bad. You have to excuse any background noise, but Holly's decided to play with a ball and she's currently under the dining room table. Right, let's have a look. Right, we've got a few bits and pieces, several lead pieces as well. I think that's a flattened musket ball. I might be wrong. Musket ball, some pistol balls as well. Quite a big chunk of lead there. Obviously had a purpose of some kind, but I've absolutely no idea what. Quite hefty that. Big button that you saw, another button. Broken again, a bit of gold gilding on the back. That buckle fragment, I think it might have been sort of 1600s, possibly 1700s, so something like that. Bag seal, can't see anything on. A very small bag seal there, and there is something on that actually somewhere there. You can make out what it is. I'm not sure. piece of pottery. What was it? Green glaze, and apparently it's medieval, 13th, 14th century. So yeah, interesting that. The Wren farthing, which you saw in the video. Lizzie 3p, again with a bust filed off to remove the features because she wasn't very popular with the folks, not around here anyway. And a shield on the back, and it's dated 1575, that one. This odd thing here, I don't know what this is. It seems to be it's bronze or something or other, or copper alloy. It looks like a fragment of something, but it's got what appear to be file marks along the edges, at least 3 of the edges anyway, as if it's been deliberately shaped like this. But it's slightly curved, so I'm a bit puzzled with that one. Fairly weighty. I wanted to show you these from previous hunt, which I didn't video. So that's the first one of those I found. It's a lead pilgrim's ampulla, and it would have contained holy water. Yeah, interesting that. Again, that will be medieval. And that lovely little hammered halfpenny, Richard II, that one. What was that, 1360 something or other to 1390 something. So late 1300s. It's been slightly misstruck, it's a bit off centre. It's a long cross, and it's a halfpenny. It's tiny, isn't it? Yeah, chuff with that. The other bits and pieces then. Get some light on it, there we are. So I found quite a hefty piece of glass. I thought it was black, but it's actually, I think it's really dark green. A surface find again. I only picked it up because it was found not far from that medieval pottery and the Lizzie 3p as well. So that could have some age to that, I think. Picked that up in the big field. I think it's Roman greyware. I've washed it, so it's a bit dark in colour at the moment. I think that's pottery. I'm not sure with that one. Yeah, so bits of tin, shotty, shotgun cap centres, that big old iron nut and bolt, that had me fooled for a bit. I mean, it wasn't a great signal, but I thought I'm going to dig it anyway. Piece of pewter there, another nut and bolt, to be alloy, that one I think. I don't know what that is, but it gave me a signal. Looks like part of an electric fence. Some little buttons, hate these little things. What was that? That was alright. Several pieces of lead. They give good signals. Some other buttons. I don't know what that is. So yeah, so that's the junk as well. So, thanks for watching the video again, folks. I do appreciate you taking a look at the channel. And of course, thanks for your comments. It's great to see them below. Right, that's me done for now. We'll catch you next time around. See you later. Bye.